6:55 p.m. Thank you guys all for being here and just wondering what's going on, Steph. What's going on? What's going on? Well, I'm doing the extended video now for today's reading. If you missed today's reading, you're missing out on a good thing, all right? You got to catch up with it. It is the simple truth. This is going to be the extended to the simple truth. I'm not going to do the whole reading on here because I am going to jet off and give it to just the subscribers. But I got a gift today sent to my P.O. box from a very beloved client. Thank you so much. You know who you are. Thank you for sending me this. This is what I've been asking for, the Alana Fairchild Kali Oracle. Now, I resonate with Kali because she actually rules my nakshatra of my rising ascendant sign, Mula Nakshatra. She represents that Mula Nakshatra, which is, you know, it's malefic, but it's about cutting and severing away from things. And you have to go through the hardship and the cutting and the pain before you get to Lakshmi, which is her sister, okay, which is good luck and fortune and beauty. So Kali's really pretty here. Normally she's depicted with her tongue out, really ugly. She was an eater of men, okay? She was a man-eater. I'm a man-eater, right? She just didn't tolerate it, and she was going to destroy all kinds of things. It's kind of a protector in a way. She protects you from the bullshit, okay, Kali. And you cannot get to Lakshmi without Kali, sorry. You can't get to her. So you must go through trials, tribulations, pain, and suffering before you can even get to Lakshmi. That's just a fact. She's ferocious, she's grace, and she's supreme protection, okay? So anyways, I got this, and I wanted to open it with you guys and pull a card or two before I get over to the other extended privately. Oh, look at this. Open with my teeth here. Okay. All right. Whew. I'm definitely in the energy of thanks. I'm just feeling very thankful and very blessed lately. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching me, liking, and subscribing, and all of that goodness. Oops. Okay. All right. So we're going to try out this new deck. Let's see how beautiful it is. Definitely want to use it the first time with my subscribers. If you guys are like, Steph, what are you talking about subscription? I'm already subscribed to your channel. I'm talking about a different kind of subscription. I'm talking about the monthly extended subscription. It's $99 a month. Laura, I shouldn't use my teeth. I know I shouldn't, but I did. $99 a month gets you all my extendeds. Okay. Let's look how pretty these are. Some beautiful artwork.
Let's go.
I love the colors. And more teeth using. This is the last one. You're eating them too fast.
I know that.
Gotta love these things.
You love them?
Mm-hmm.
So you taste it right now.
Okay, that's the last one. Now go.
You just taste it.
All right. So this is a beautiful deck, isn't it? Oh my God, I love the smell of new decks. Oh Lord, I love new books, old books, period, cards. Anyways, look at the colors of this deck. I mean, is that not stunning for you? Different forms of Kali. All right, look at all these different forms of her, just different images. I love it. Different art. There's more of a Kali right there. A little more ugly. Her tongue is not out though. Interesting on that one. She always has a skull necklace of all the men that she has severed. Okay, severed their heads. There's another Kali. There you go, with her tongue out. Okay. There you go. There's a pretty one of her. All right. So yeah, so far this deck is really beautiful, really interesting. So I'm going to have a lot of fun using this deck. But we're going to go ahead and, yeah, we are going to get into the extended. I'm going to pull one oracle for you for watching. And then if you're interested in seeing the ending of the, the simple truth reading I did today, you can join me over there.
It's not coming out.
Okay. Go on. Let me work. All right. So please, this is an addition to the reading that I did today. If you see an image in my videos of red hearts on the background and in the center of the video, there's a big pink heart. That's the video this extended is going to be about, okay? We're going to get into more information about what that looks like between you guys. The one I was reading for earlier, okay? So, Spirit, can you please guide and direct me right now to a message in relation to the reading today? Okay, what is something that the viewer should know? Bottom of the deck, the moksha of Kali, which is the awakening. It's the nectar and the sweetness that you get from going through trials and tribulations, hardships and destruction. There is always good that comes out of every toxic situation. So that's a little bit about that message. And the other one we got is Kali Kalamasa Nasini. Kali Kalamasa Nasini. Interesting. She's got multiple hands there. She's got an arrow right above her, very Sagittarius. All right. Really have no clue what this card is about. But there's the knife of destruction. It's a double-edged sword. Okay. And her hand has got blood on it. So I definitely think no one is guilt-free. In relation to this reading, it means no one's guilt-free. No one is blameless. You guys both have blood on your hands for the destruction of this relationship, for the downfalls, for the karmic cycles. And we did talk about the karmic cycles earlier in the reading, so I hope you catch it. And going through those cycles is destroying on your soul and the others. But through these karmic cycles, through the hardships that you guys are experiencing together as this twin flame journey, comes some sweet nectar. We're going to learn a little bit more about that because I do want to read about it. It's a brand new deck. Number 42 and the number 39. Whew. It's been a long, hot day. All right, so let's read 42 first. So it says here, she devours darkness and her endless hunger for light, peace, and redemption. She reaches the deepest places, the darkest spaces, relentless in pursuit of all lost and despairing. No soul shall ever be forgotten, abandoned, or betrayed by her. Those that believe in their own guilt, their sin, their shame, evoke her mighty tenderness as she feasts upon the darkness that threatens to consume them. She's a blessing, not a curse, alleviating the weight of their suffering, allowing their hearts to become light and free. Isn't that beautiful? This message is already just so sweet and so warming. Guys, these are the kind of messages you get on the other side. Okay, with my subscription, you're going to get beautiful messages like this. So this is not something you're going to see every day. This is special messages for the subscribers that do $99 a month on my website. Anyways, I'm giving you a free sneak peek on these things. But this card is definitely saying she wants to devour the sadness, the pain, and the hurt. Once you're willing to face your dark shadows, to face your karmic cycles, she has tenderness and compassion. And she wants to bless you. You ever get, well, I'm sure you have, kids that screw up, they lie to you, or they break something, or they make a mistake. Isn't it so much more wonderful when they come to you and say, you know, Mom, Dad, I made a mistake, a big mistake. You know, I did this act and it hurt me and it hurt people, and I broke something, you know, very special of yours. And I'm just so sorry that I screwed up. I made a bad decision. I kept it a secret. I listened to some inner dark part of myself, some stupid desires. And, you know, now I see that, you know, the error of my ways. I see the error. I see my shadow side, you know. And all you can do is look at them and just be like, yeah, you know what? I'm glad that you told me the truth, and I'm glad that you came to me. You know, I'm going to help you fix this, and it's going to be okay. That's kind of what Kali wants to do. She wants you to face your dark shadow side. You admit to the truth, see it, and then come the blessings. So really, she's just here to say, I need you to open your eyes, and I need you to see where you've been wrong, okay? I need you to see your shadow side. I need you to see the cycles and the conflict, and I want you to own up to it, and then I'm going to be of some assistance to you. And I'm going to work through your heart in the form of compassion, healing. All right. So once the wound is broken open, now we can begin to heal it. This is where the healing begins. Kali, one of the avatars of Parvati. Yes, very much. The name Kali Kalmasa, Nasini, translates to she who consumes sin, she who destroys ill intent. She eradicates mistakes. Here's Kali as the supreme divine weapon. She is the archer and the arrow. She is the divine mind unleashed. So it shall raise anything built on negative foundations, and who vanquishes all evil. Hers is the power of Pashu Parachana, which is Sanskrit word which refers to the ultimate spiritual weapon. She is the capacity to neutralize every other weapon in the universe. It can be unleashed in numerous ways, whether its power is delivered by arrow or sword, or a release of thought, glance, or sound from the divine mind. Its action is unequivocal, and a glance or a sound from the divine mind. Its action is considered as solid as a rock that is reduced to nothing. So it can actually make a rock just disappear. I mean, it's that strong, this energy. It can make anything disappear. Any obstacle, hardship, pain, sin, any wrongdoing. It doesn't matter if it's been 10 years or 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It wants to eradicate the wrong and turn it into something good, which is that moksha of Kali. The manifestation of this power is so great that we must take pause and consider our motivations to have kindness and detachment when connecting with this form of Kali Ma, or indeed any of her forms. Fear can make our intentions and actions unnecessarily aggressive. Better to come to Kali from a place of gentle heart and unwavering firmness of sanctuary in her wisdom than aggressive. Better to recognize that her wisdom is there rather than our own point of view. We can accomplish the best outcome for all beings when we do this. Better to trust in her divine justice and her mercy than for your concerns about whether you or another should be held karmically accountable. For you are not the judge. This will bring peace to your mind and will allow you to let go of the past, your errors, without being harmed. You will learn, but you will not suffer. This brings a spiritual benefit to you if you've pulled this card. There is a commonly held view that the more powerful you become, the more aggressive or forceful you must be. The Divine Mother, Kali, offers a very different perspective. You can be simultaneously fierce toward ego and kind toward the heart. With true power comes true wisdom, and wisdom knows when to be gentle and how to obtain ever greater outcomes through tenderness rather than force. Some strong, unwavering approach, even sacred rage, may be necessary to accomplish some task. But more often than not, there will be another way. Kali, Kalmasa Nasini, comes to us when we need to know we have so much divine support for whatever purpose we seek, and more support for our purpose than we can afford to handle. What needs to happen with care. We don't need to approach every conflict with guns firing Although the power will rise up to meet the need, we can give some breathing room and some breathing space for that to instinctively happen. The divine knows how to accomplish things the best way. If we strengthen our inner connection so that the divine wisdom is inside of us, we will spontaneously know how to go forward. This oracle is really just guiding you to be present and do only what you act in each moment, rather than react or decide what you need to do or what your behavior should be. You will sense the best way to proceed as you stay true to your instincts. Kali is guiding you, and you do not need to fear. There is also the expression, what's done is done. In this emanation, as the consumer of sin, Kali Masa Nansini devours past errors. This concept of sin is not intended to elicit guilt or shame on our part, but it is to give us a sense that we have become free from what has been weighing us down, and to learn from it. Allow it to continue to direct us and direct our course. If we feel that what has been done is too great, and we should not deserve any compassion, remember that Divine Mother's blessings are only able to bring benefit to all beings, not harm. It is the human that sees things in terms of winning at another's expense. In higher and truer view, it is simply not possible. True benefit brings spiritual benefit to all things. What is truly right in spirit, rather than a matter of one's opinion versus another, is ultimately best for all. When this oracle arises, it is a call to give up your past and your past stories about it, especially those that tether you to something you have long since outgrown already. Let yourself off the hook. Trust that you have been beaten down enough, and you will rise. To believe in yourself and your path, and know that ultimately your divine destiny can be overcome. That's a lot, right? I did not expect it to be 3 pages. Sorry, guys. Maybe I'll shorten some of these readings next time. It's my first time reading it. I don't know. What this has to do with the reading of the simple truth, we had a masculine here that felt a lot of guilt and a broken heart, okay, that's been hiding here, not very happy because of things that have been done. And I did feel on both sides, even the feminine, that there was a lot of bitterness or anger or just pain still attached to any situation you guys have been involved in together. And I think the reason this card came out is to say you guys need to let that go. You need to give it to Kali. Okay, give it to her. She just wants you to own up to your karmic cycles. You know, they were bonehead things, they were hurtful things, they were mean things, cruel things, stupid things, you know, just lame things that we've done. And she's like, just own it, you know, and then we can get rid of it. You know, I just want to help you get to the nectar and the sweetness of this lesson. Are you tired of suffering in this lesson? Masculine? Feminine? Who here is sick and tired of suffering and rolling in the deep over and over about pain and sorrow and sadness and just grief from the lessons that you guys keep learning over and over again in your karmic cycles? I'm pretty sure all of you are sick of it. So the answer, the remedy, the nectar is to let that go. No longer hold on to, oh, Steph, it's been freaking 2 minutes, 2 years, you know, 20 years, whatever. It's been so long. Let that shit go. Just let it go. Live for today. I don't care what happened yesterday. If you want to have a list of things that you've done wrong and a list of things that someone else has done wrong to you, then you go ahead and keep your list and stay in your karmic cycles. If you want to be free from it, burn that list up. Burn it up. That's part of living right now. Not hanging on to the things that have already happened. You know? It really is. And it includes your family, your friends, your kids, coworkers, neighbors. Let it go. I have a million stories I could share about things that have happened to me that have been wronged, that shouldn't have been done to me. But at the end of the day, what does it do for me hanging on? Oh, I have a list. I have a list, sir. I have a list, ma'am. I know what you did. I am the keeper of wrongs. You know, what is that list going to do me except weigh my heart down? Well, it's too late now. I've screwed up for 2 years now, and well, I have to throw in the towel. It's been too long and everything's fucked up. So, you know, I gotta be done with it. No, wrong again. That's not living in the moment. The moment means anything can happen. Anything can happen. A massive miracle, massive shift, $1 million, a million hugs and kisses, an apology, a reunion, a reconciliation, a death, a joy, a rejoicing, a birth, anything. Anything can happen right now. So we better make some room. If we are too full and cluttered over the wrongs and sins of our past, we're not going to have room for good stuff. I can promise you that. Kali just wants to clear out your house and declutter your energy of drama and pain and suffering. She's like, let's declutter it. I'm here to destroy it. I don't want you to keep a single thing. Let's move on. So go Kali. She's very much Ketu, South Node of the Moon. We touched on that in part 1 of this reading before the extended. We touched on the nodes and how they talk about karmas. And she's definitely the Ketu. She's the South Node, the one that wants to slay, get rid of. Anyways, 22 minutes. I think that's good enough. I'm going to go ahead and continue this reading on the other side for my subscribers. We're going to get into the moksha of Kali. Okay, this is the good stuff, the cornucopia, the things that are good to come. Okay, goodness is on the way. Also in the extended, I'll be pulling some divine masculine messages over here from your DM, what he wants to say to you, how he feels about you, for all zodiac signs, okay? Yes, all 13. We're also going to talk about some more feelings with the moon cards. And I will be pulling another oracle of the energy oracle also, okay? Getting into that. And then from the divine feminine perspective, you know, I think mostly you just want to know what the DM wants to say to you. But I'm going to give you some guidance for your path for all the divine feminines with this oracle deck, okay? So the divine feminines are going to get one of these each. I won't read all pages of all of them, but I'll get to the gist of it, okay, for the signs. And we are going to look at some outcomes here just in general for the collective. We're going to get an outcome for this relationship and kind of where it's headed, okay? But this is the simple truth. The simple truth is, yeah, we're stuck in karmic cycles. I don't want to be pulling away from you anymore. I want to kind of get back in touch with you. I want to start reaching out. Yeah, there's still a third-party person kind of lurking, but I think it's going to be ending soon. Mostly we just have two people afraid to communicate at this time because of dramas. Masculine's brokenhearted. Divine feminine doesn't know what the fuck to do. Very lost on her path, very in and out of emotions. Not sure when she wants it, not sure when she does not want it. So in and out of wanting this. And masculine, you're just very much living in fear here. Very afraid and having a struggle getting out of your karmic cycle. I almost feel like you're wrapped in some kind of a rip current where it keeps ripping you back out to sea every time you get closer to shore. So we got to figure out what's going on with your rip current here. So anyways, we're going to check that out in the extended. If you guys want to see more of that, jks1111.com. Go to my website, top left corner. There's 3 little lines. Click on it. You're going to go down the menu and you're going to see extendeds, monthly extendeds, the 100 Club, and special services. Click on it. And then you're going to go to the subscription. Okay? Or you might see somewhere where it says just monthly subscriptions. I can put an extra button up there for you if it's easier. Top left corner, click on the 3 lines. You might see somewhere where it says monthly extendeds. Okay? You can click on that as well. Monthly extendeds. Go ahead and click on it. Get subscribed. Not only do you get to see all my extendeds, you get a question of yours answered in a live. Okay, not the first month you're subscribed, but the second month at least. And you're going to be able to have a reading for yourself during a live for the subscribers. The first set of subscribers get their questions asked most likely on Sunday. I'll be doing a reading for them. So those are going to be the subscribers that were subscribed April and May. So they're going to be getting their questions answered. If you subscribe now, your questions will be answered either by the, let's see, so we're in June, so July. Mid to end July, you can have your questions answered, okay? So that's that. If you want to subscribe, you know what to do. I still have, unfortunately, I still have about 3 slots opened for the 100 Club. If you want to participate in that, it's 10 questions over a period of time. It's $100. It ends up being $10 a question. And when I do the 100 Club questions, you get to ask 2 at a time for yourself. On the days when life kicks your ass, some answers. Okay, so that will be available to you as well. I have my tarot class. I've been checking my balance. I've been checking my orders for the last 4 or 5 days. Haven't seen anyone register for the class. Disappointed, guys. If you guys want to learn tarot, you need to go over there and check it out. I know everyone's getting those stimuluses in the bank account. Don't have it. And it is $2.99. It's $100 off. It's pre-recorded. I can send them to you at your leisures. You can learn how to read tarot upright and reverse, upside down, inside out, in your sleep. You can learn how to read tarot for yourself and others. So do yourself a favor, get educated. Do that for yourself. That's a treat for you, for no one else. That's available also, jks1111.com. I hope to see you guys there on the other side. I'm going to exit out now. We're going to get more into this extended. I just wanted to give you a peek, a sneak peek into the extended, okay? So now I'm going to go do the real extended, and I will see my subscribers on the other side. I'll post it tonight as soon as I'm done. It will be posted. All right, that's it. I love you guys. Be well, and hugs. Love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Bye, Transformation Queen. Bye, guys. Love you.